Hey, what's up? It's Valar. Hope everybody's doing awesome. Thanks so much for checking out the video and all the support recently. I really do appreciate it. And I'm actually going to do kind of an old school champion spotlight on a champion I pulled a long time ago, but I actually didn't do anything to showcase him or anything. So we're going to look at Biggin, which is I'm a Biggin and he's a Biggin. So there we go. Case closed. No, I'm just kidding. We're actually going to look at how I built him, the skills, and the masteries that I have on him. I really do like Biggin. He's actually a pretty cool hero. He's my Nightmare campaign farmer. So I may not have the most nuke gear on him right now. There's different builds you can do for everything in the game. That's the cool part of this game. I'm using him for Nightmare campaign, and he can also do a bit of crowd control. So I probably don't have the best nuke build on him. I do not have the absolute top tier savage gear is the other thing too. So in that case, you're not going to see a ton of nuke out of him, although we're going to try to showcase some of that. But we're going to see what he does. I have him fully booked. He's worth the books. In my opinion, Biggin is definitely worth the books. He's going to help you in dungeons. The only place he's not going to help you is Clan Boss. But dungeons, faction wars, Doom Tower, arena, pretty much every 3v3, every piece of content you could think of, a campaign, Nightmare campaign, except for Clan Boss. So he has this one hitter, but it doesn't AoE if it crits. So you want to build him with 100% crit for sure. The books only do damage on this, but I thought it was actually worth using the books for the damage because he can actually pump out some damage if you have the nuke set up on him. He's got an AoE on his A2 on a 3-turn cooldown, which is a 30% chance of placing stun for 1 turn. And then also has a 50% chance of placing a decreased accuracy debuff for 2 turns, which the decreased accuracy is actually pretty good, but you can book it up to a 70% chance, and then the damage there as well. It's on a 3 turn, so you can argue you don't need to book it because it's not going to lower the cooldowns or anything like that, but it is going to increase your chance, of the stun to 50% and the decreased accuracy to 70%. And then this Molten Slag, which is on a 5-turn cooldown. Absolutely try to book this one because it starts on a 7-turn cooldown. But it's an AoE that hits twice. And then it decreases all the turn meter by 25%. And then it also has a 30% chance of placing decreased speed for 2 turns. So this is actually pretty damn good. And increased ally accuracy on dungeons by 90. So if you are struggling in dungeons to like land poisons, that type of stuff, this is a humongous aura for that. Would I use it? No, because I can pretty much build enough people with accuracy. But maybe if you're early game and you pull a Biggin, it could be really useful to get you actually some better accuracy. Because boom, you start off with 90. Let me show you the masteries I put on them. Since I don't have my head's in the way there, I could apologize. But anyway, I went down Flawless Execution. If I had better Savage gear, I would go Helm Smasher with the Ignored Defense. But I just wanted to pump up as much crit damage as I could. And even then, I don't have enough crit damage on him. But probably better to go Helm Smasher. It's Helm Smasher, or if you're building an offensive build, or Flawless Execution. You definitely need either one of those if you're going to plan on Nightmare campaign farming with them. But you kind of go down this route here with the crit damage, crit rate. That part's pretty obvious. And I figured if I was going to use them in the arena, there's a lot of shields and things up, and even in some of these faction wars things, so he can increase the damage against targets with shield, and then increase his damage for first hit on each enemy. So he's going to have some, one hit, then a multi-hit AoE, and he can kill people, so it'll increase his speed, decrease in cooldowns, and also placing the shield on himself when he kills an enemy. And then I went the accuracy route because I did want to land the decreased turn meter, the decreased accuracy, the stuns. So you think about it, that's actually a pretty good kit. Decreased accuracy, stun, decreased turn meter. That's some pretty good utility right there. And then accuracy route there, more accuracy. The first 3 just plain old accuracy. Laura Steel, basic set bonuses. Evil Eye to increase some more extra turn meter reductions. This won't help with stun, freeze, provoke. So maybe it'll help with a decreased accuracy. So increases that, and then the same thing with this. But it will help with the decreased accuracy. So figured, okay, you can probably build them any way you want, but this is the way that I built them. And it's a pretty solid build, actually. I'm going to show you the artifacts that I have on him. So on his jewelry, we got an accuracy banner with a double speed roll. Pretty nice accuracy banner there. We got crit damage. Probably could improve this actually, but a little bit of accuracy there. We got a 6-star ring. It's a rare ring, but it rolled double attack. So I just kind of went for it on that one. Could do some min-maxing on that a little bit. Speed, boots with crit rate. I put him in a lifesteal set as well for the campaign farming, and it helps him heal up when he's doing his AoEs and everything as well. So attack. No. I put an HP chest. Okay, so you can get a lot more damage out of him. So I probably put the HP chest. This is actually what I did. I put the HP chest on him because I was using him in Faction Wars and also using him in campaign farming. So you really potentially could go with the attack-based chest, and probably should to get more damage out of him, but I put it so he'd have a little more survivability because he is an attack champion, which can be a little bit squishy, right? So although he has high HP for an attack-based champion, but his defense is fairly low. So this is the piece I used on him for that. Crit damage on the gauntlets with some crit rate and some speed, a little bit of defense, although that's okay. And then the other lifesteal piece on his weapon, speed, crit rate, crit damage, pretty nice rolls there. And then a triple crit rate on a speed piece with some HP. And then also defense, flat HP, which kind of sucks, but hey, a little bit of speed right there. So all that being said, that all totaled out to his total stats here. He's got a little less than 40,000 HP, so he's for an attack base, I put him with pretty decent HP. His attack's pretty low, 3,000, because we're seeing he's running an HP chest. So I could probably sacrifice some of the HP, go with a little more attack on him. But we'll just go with this build for now. Speed is 218, crit rate is 100, crit damage 229, debuff accuracy 236. So it's a solid build. Let's actually show him in the Nightmare campaign here. So bear with me 1 second. I don't have anything active. I don't have the raid card active anymore. Like, look, I have no raid pass. I have nothing. So, and the nice thing about that is, sorry for the segue here. The nice thing about that is if you actually look at these packs I'm getting now, this mini mix pack is back to $3. So really, if I wanted to come in here and be like, $3, why not, right? I wish they would why don't you just offer both? Doesn't make sense. People would buy more of the lower cost too. Give us both. Every other game I see gives both the whale offers, and the low spend offers. I'm going to stop venting on that and get back to what the video is actually about. So anyway, we're going to go for Nightmare campaign. I farmed stage 12-6 Brutal. It takes about a minute. So we're going to farm this Draconis guy. I will say I have some failed runs in there too, but I'd say it's like 90% win rate on this. So we're going to check out. I'm 6-starring that Draconis guy. I was going to use him in Doom Tower. And actually potentially do a showcase on him too. Because I'm going to get back into some of these champion showcases. I think long-term they're really valuable for people to see as far as different builds and different ways to use different characters. So you can see my Nightmare campaign farming might not be the speediest Nightmare campaign farming. If you have really good Savage gear and you put him in Helm Smasher, you might be able to do this quicker, but I just wanted to do it more reliably is all I really cared about. And I don't think I had the gear to pull it off with Savage. So since I had taken kind of that break from raid, I've got to get back into farming, and Fire Knight is one of the big things I got to farm. Although Fire Knight Dragon, heck, Destroy Set's OP now, so for parts of the freaking Doom Tower. But you can see he's getting through it nice and steady, and this is 12-6. I'd farm 12-6 if you're going to farm Nightmare campaign because it's a little bit easier than 12-3. So if you pull a big one, you've got yourself a Nightmare campaign farm, which is pretty nice. That time you went through it, no problem, right? Most of the time that happens. I'd say, like I said, 1 out of every 10, potentially I see a loss in there sometimes. But does it reliably. I farm Nightmare campaign when we've got some of these events going on, like leveling events and stuff right now, just because, look, if I'm going to farm the campaign, it's going to be for XP, so I really value the XP more than I do the silver right now. The silver I'm just going to farm out of Spider. All right, so we're going to go look at him in Arena. We'll just throw a setup in here, and then we'll look at him in a dungeon too. What team could we go against? Let's actually see if we refresh this. Maybe this team right here, but that team's gonna be a little bit annoying. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be unfair. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit unfair because they're 89,000 power. I'm running. Okay, I wish there was a way to differentiate between which champion is which besides having to do this manually. Like maybe you could put a little ticker in there, put like a 1, 2 or something. That's not a solution for a dupe system. So don't get me wrong on that. But all right, we'll put Madame Saris in there. We'll put him in there, and then who else we want to put in here? Do we even really want to put anybody in? We'll put this guy in here. So I got a Night Revenant Crypt opens up tonight. I'm going to do a guide on him when the Night Revenant Crypt opens up. See if he can help me get through 21 because I am on Night Revenant's 21. All right, this is going to be a bit unfair. I hope we actually even get a attack off. I mean, even get a chance to show you the damage, which we will. Okay. So let's see. I'm trying to think which one we want to hit him with the best. That one, let's just go with his A1 and see what damage it does. So pretty good. What, 30, 40 Ks? Like I said, my AoE provoke there. Boom. Okay, well, we'll see if we can get rid of her. We'll do another battle. And we'll do 3 battles. We'll see if the A1, the A2, or the A3 is kind of the best thing as far as damage goes. Because they are essentially all, AoE abilities. This one looks like it could be a challenge, actually. It probably would be a challenge. So I'm looking at ones I can compete without. All right, I guess we can go with this. Although if they're Arbiter or whoever they're using, if this guy's faster, yeah, boy, I'm in trouble, actually. Oh, gosh. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Hopefully we can get this all done. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now we use his A2. He's got this AoE here. Boom. 44K. 30K? So again, I don't have him in the most damage output type of sets that's out there. It's just lifesteal. Build him in Savage. He's a top tier arena nuker, I feel like. He'll probably be doing like 90K hits, instead of 40K. Or if not, 70-ish K. So we'll do one more battle to try to see if we can actually get... now, that might be pretty tough, actually. We got Spirit Champions in there. All right, we'll go with this one, I guess. Woo! All right, let's see. This is a bit of a challenge. We'll go with the A3 now. Okay. This was a little bit more of a buff-heavy team, defensive base. A lot of shields in this team. Okay. This is all I wanted to show anyway. So this is AoE that hits twice. Let's see. It does the least damage, but it also provides the most utility on that one. So that's actually kind of what I thought. It looks like the A1 and A2 are fairly equal. I could have missed something there, but there we go. The A1 just nuked him down. So you can see he's a really good nuker. Let's actually go into Dungeon, Dragon 20. That would probably Dragon 20, Ice Golem, Spider. The only place I wouldn't use him is Fire Knight, actually. So really, I would think that he would be good there. I feel like he probably shines the most out of this here. And I'm trying to think, what do we want to use here? Maybe I'll just replace one of the Royal Guards with him, although I don't think that's a good idea right now. All right. Let me think about this. All right, I took it out for a speed team. It's not a speed team now, but I wanted to do it. My Draco's all speed tuned differently, so I wanted to try to get the turn order. I think Xavier might be too fast, actually, too, but it doesn't matter. We'll actually go in here and look. It's probably going to take 2.5 minutes or so for this run, so it's not like the best speed run or anything, but that's not what I'm showcasing here. Oh, actually, he's too fast, too, so it didn't matter. I could have put Draco in there. So, but this is a good showing of it because the way I have him built, again, not pure damage output. It's more of like just a solid build with capitalizing on his CC a lot. You can see all the stuns he's putting out, the decreased accuracy. We got 4 stuns off of that one. So the waves haven't even taken a turn yet. Granted, it's taken a little bit longer, and he doesn't provide any real utility against the dragon himself, but the actual wave clearing he's amazing for. So you saw it right there. Neither wave got a chance to take a turn at all. It did take us about 40 seconds to get to the boss, so that's about double what it would take with a normal speed setup. But it's okay. I feel like you would, depending on what you have, go with Biggin. He's actually really good, and personally, I think he's one of my favorites. I pulled him in a 10x when I was sort of salty about the game and I really wasn't recording or anything. I was just pulling every single shard I got, and they had these 10x's, and he was one I pulled. Actually, this is actually going a bit quicker than I thought it would. So it's not less than 1 minute run, but it's 1 minute and 20 seconds. So that's actually pretty damn good. So there you go. We're gonna leave the video at that, and if you have big go ahead and build them. If you have any questions or have any thoughts about how you built your big or you want to share that, please put it in the comments down below. And also, please, if you found value out of this, please like the video and please subscribe to the channel as well. It's free, and I'm asking from the bottom of my heart. I actually really need the help to grow the channel too. So if you like the video and you subscribe, it helps the channel grow. It's not actually a monetary thing to like the video or subscribe. It actually just helps you get a trajectory on YouTube that YouTube will help promote your stuff more. That's the reason we all ask for it. I'm very, very straightforward with people, and I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Cheers.